Today we sat down with Mayor-elect Ed Holder to talk about leadership, bridging divides on a split council, and big contentious projects like the city's bus rapid transit plan.
I think the strength of council is exactly that. We've got people with various views, divergent opinions, and I think we bring all those to the table. I think that makes for a healthier London and makes for better decisions. We even found that in our campaign meetings that we would hold weekly, every week. And what we would do is we would have a lot of different opinions on things, but ultimately we did what was the right thing for the campaign. I think ultimately when you pull people together, you need to know that you're going to do the right thing for the city. As a Conservative member of Parliament, I was proud of what we did for London's economy and Canada. I think people will look at that historic record always in the rearview mirror and say that important and good choices were made for all the communities in this country, again, to avoid depression. And that was a big decision to make. Well, I imagine that bus rapid transit or even the broader transportation issues will be one of the first things that we as a council have to deal with. I've been very clear that I don't support bus rapid transit. And I think debate after debate and presentation after presentation, we've made that clear. But look, there are certain infrastructure commitments that have already been made that are underway in the City of London. And to the extent that if you imagine under the roads of London, Ontario, as one of the old cities of Canada, there's a lot of infrastructure needs that have to get done. And I support all of that. I think what we'll do as a council, with the support of administration, is take a hard look at everything that's been done. And regardless, we're going to make the right decisions for London. If you imagine, firstly, that the number of voters who voted for people who did not support bus rapid transit at the mayor level and at the city council level, I think speaks to the issue that this needs a whole rethink. That's really, truly important. And that'll be a dialogue that I have with councillors before we take office December 1st and after as well, because it will be on us pretty quickly. If there's one thing I heard loud and clear from Londoners from the time we started campaigning and really seeking their input, is that transportation is an absolute priority. Look, all you have to do right now is imagine driving at various times of day, in particular around rush hour, to know how congested our traffic can be. And I also look at not only that as a major problem, but imagine the next 15 to 20 years when we add another 100,000 population to the City of London. If we think it's tough now, just imagine if we do nothing over those 15 to 20 years, how much more dramatic the problem will become. So no, that is a priority for us, and I'm sure the council will, with me, look at the issue and we'll come up with some solutions that make sense. Some, I think, can be quicker, some will be longer term. But longer term isn't forever. Longer term will have quite clear timelines to it. And I think Londoners need to hold us to account, and we need to hold our administration and the people that work on those projects to account to get things done on time, on budget.